Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is May 14th, 2025, and we're diving into Waldencast's Q1 2025 earnings report. Waldencast, a global multi-brand beauty and wellness platform, has just released its financial results for the first quarter of 2025. Joining us today is John, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to discuss Waldencast's latest financial performance and strategic initiatives.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Waldencast reported a net revenue of $65.4 million for Q1 2025, which is a 4.1% decline compared to the same quarter last year. John, can you elaborate on this?
Certainly. The decline in net revenue is primarily attributed to the cycling of a successful product launch in the previous year and significant inventory reductions at the retail level. However, it's important to note that despite the revenue dip, Waldencast achieved an adjusted gross margin of 76.4%, a slight improvement from last year, indicating effective cost management.
And what about their profitability metrics?
Waldencast reported an adjusted EBITDA of $4.4 million, which represents 6.7% of net revenue. This decline from the previous year's 16.6% margin reflects sustained investments in sales and marketing, as well as general and administrative expenses.
Brand performance highlights. Let's delve into the performance of Waldencast's key brands. How did Obagi Medical and Milk Makeup fare this quarter?
Obagi Medical delivered a solid performance with net revenue reaching $36.2 million, up 7.1% from the previous year. This growth was driven by strength in direct-to-consumer channels. On the other hand, Milk Makeup saw a decline in net revenue to $29.3 million, down 15.1% year-over-year, largely due to the cycling of a successful product launch and inventory reductions.
What were the key factors affecting these brands?
For Obagi Medical, the growth was supported by a favorable channel mix and lower promotional activity, while Milk Makeup's decline was offset by strong sales momentum in March, driven by the successful launch of Hydro Grip Gel Tint and expansion into Ulta Beauty.
Strategic initiatives and future outlook. Waldencast has been making strategic moves to support its long-term growth. Can you tell us more about these initiatives?
Absolutely. Waldencast secured a new $205 million five-year credit facility, which enhances their financial flexibility and supports their strategic priorities. They're also restructuring their supply chain to improve fulfillment and operational resilience. Looking ahead, they anticipate growth driven by innovation at Milk Makeup and Obagi Medical, as well as restocking of popular products like the Hydro Grip Gel Tint.
And what is their outlook for the rest of 2025?
Waldencast remains confident in achieving mid-teens net revenue growth and an adjusted EBITDA margin in the mid to high teens for the full year, despite the broader macroeconomic challenges.
EPS forecast and analyst expectations. Let's discuss the earnings per share. Analysts had forecasted an EPS of -6 cents. How did Waldencast perform in this regard?
Waldencast reported an actual EPS of -7 cents, which is 0.11 cents below the forecast. This miss can be attributed to the net loss of $20.7 million, primarily driven by depreciation and financial charges, as well as non-recurring legal and advisory expenses.
What does this mean for investors?
While the EPS miss is a concern, investors should consider the company's strategic initiatives and potential for future growth. The focus on innovation and supply chain improvements could drive better performance in the coming quarters.
Key takeaways. In summary, Waldencast faced a challenging quarter with a decline in revenue and an EPS miss. However, their strategic initiatives and strong brand performance, particularly with Obagi Medical, provide a positive outlook for the future. John, thank you for your insights today.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure discussing Waldencast's performance and prospects.
Thank you for watching Smart Stock Watch. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Waldencast performance in the comments below. Until next time,